I wrote a story earlier today, saying this group of tight ends, I mean, this might be as deep as the position's been. Talk about that with so many guys that can play.
It's going to be a special year. I mean, like you said, our room is as deep as it's ever been, and each different guy, whether it's Leggett or JJ or Stanton or myself, we each bring a certain skill set. It's going to be exciting. Different formations, packages. It's going to be fun.
Tell me a little bit about each guy. What they bring to it, if you don't mind.
I mean, it's kind of tough, man, because everyone in the room is deep, like we said. I mean, we got the fast guys like JJ, taking snaps in the spring game. To Jordan with his route running and Stan. But I mean, in terms of who has the edge and what fields, it's pretty narrow gap.
I kind of get the feeling this might be a year where the tight end position is featured maybe a little bit more. Do you see that?
I do. Last season we kind of had not necessarily a drop off, but before the previous 2 years we had Dwayne Allen and Brandon Ford, guys making a ton of receptions and a lot of production. And last year that was kind of down. So for our group, that's kind of our main focus is to increase that role and increase that production.
What about Mylan Richard and Cannon Smith? What are you seeing out of those youngsters?
Great young talent. Mylan can run. He's crazy athletic, and Cannon's one of those hard-to-nose kind of guys that you like to see. Great effort. So they're going to be a good bunch, yeah, for sure.
Talking to Jordan Leggett yesterday, he said that you were the most physical tight end of the group. A, is that true? And B, is that kind of what you're priding yourself on this season, Sam?
Well, I'm not sure, if that's true or not. I do take pride in being kind of a hard-nosed guy and bringing an edge to a lot of the blocking stuff. Last year it was a lot of me and Daryl Smith when it was the goal line situation. So I do take a lot of pride in that, but that's not really what I focus on. I'd like to be as well-rounded as I could.
What about Jordan? I mean, is he ready, in your opinion? Is he ready to take the next step?
Well, I mean, you can look last year. I mean, he's making a bunch of plays. Think about some of the passes he caught in the Orange Bowl. Even, I mean, he's pretty well tested and tried. And he came in kind of a younger guy and straight out of high school, and he's matured so much. It's awesome to see him work.